Austin, Texas, taking a look at where the money we've raised through Extra Life is going.
Absolutely. We're going to check out some cool stuff you guys have donated towards, and we have some other cool things. We have the brand new Rooster Teeth Healing Garden as well, as we're trying to get that $1 million goal this weekend. So thank you for tuning in. If you've seen this video already, please, relax, take a break. But if you haven't, please watch this. We have some cool stuff for you. So without further ado, let's get inside. So, Katie, we are in the mental health unit here at Dell Children's. This is what your donations have gone to. You've made this happen, and it's awesome in here. Well, it's under construction in here. There's all kinds of fun stuff happening, and I just want to smash some walls. I see some things that say demo, so I kind of want to take a sledgehammer to them. You think they'll let me do that?
Yes.
Katie said it's fine.
Yeah. And I believe there's going to be 24 beds here and 4 medical psychiatric beds as well. So if you're already in the hospital receiving medical attention for something, you're just transferred into those rooms.
Well, we're going to wander around and take a look at kind of what's happening here, all the construction, all the work that's happening. This is really, really cool. And again, it's because of you guys. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much for meeting with us again, Marcy. I'm super excited to be talking to you again. You were with us last year and explained a bit about Dell Children's then. So I want to ask again what your role is here at Dell Children's.
So I've worked with our psychology service here as a clinical therapist for about 3 years. So I see patients that are here for medical reasons and for psychiatric reasons, but are here at Dell Children's right now without our mental health unit, but soon about to be in our mental health unit. So I'll see patients on that unit as well.
Hi, Dr. Miller. Thank you so much for meeting with us today. I wanted to ask you sort of a little bit about what your role is here at Dell Children's Center.
I'm the director of the Chronic Disease Program, and I'm a clinical assistant professor at UT and Dell Children's Medical School. My primary role at Dell Children's is to serve all children with chronic diseases to provide their mental health care.
So how will this new unit serve the community?
So the way that I personally see this unit is I think it's really completing our hospital. We have many units that are taking care of the medical aspect, the physical aspect of the children, but now we're saying if you have a psychiatric disorder, if you have a mental disorder, come here because we can heal that as well.
So Dr. Miller, how has Extra Life helped make this new wing a reality?
It's incredible what you guys have done for us. And not only is there the brick and mortar needs, and so for a psychiatric inpatient unit, there's very specific build out that are needed, but then in addition to that, multidisciplinary staff. And we need outdoor space that is suitable for them to play and safe for them to play on. And so the funds that you guys raise help all facets of this unit. So it's not just one, it goes to all of the programming needs and all the staffing needs, and making this a safe healing place for these kids.
So where are we at, Katie?
We are in the Healing Garden as it currently stands. It's a place in the hospital for the kids to come out, get some sun, enjoy some time with their friends, their family, visitors coming in, and just like a really natural sort of space for them to get what they need outside. But I think what's really exciting is what it's going to become.
That's right. If you saw our video earlier this week, you know this is going to become the Rooster Teeth Healing Garden here as part of the mental health unit at Dell Children's Hospital. So it's pretty incredible. But yeah, we are incredibly excited to be a part of this and have our name on Dell Children's. And we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you every single person who's watched and contributed and donated. It's been amazing. It's been a fun 7 years or so of doing this stuff. So
it's been pretty incredible. And I think that for it to come to this is sort of the fruition of it all, if that makes sense, for kids to be able to come outside, play in this Rooster Teeth Healing Garden, I think is a really powerful reminder to all of the work that you guys have done as the Rooster Teeth community. I'm so overwhelmed by just the sheer size of all of this. It's just unbelievable. And so when you think about what you've done for Extra Life and what you've done for Rooster Teeth, raising money for Dell Children's, think about this garden and the time that these kids are going to be spending outside in the sun, healing, and just remember that you did that So thank you.
Absolutely. Over the years, we've worked on the Meg machine, which is like reading brainwaves.
Sim dolls.
The sim dolls. We have some, some androids, which are cool, some robots, and now we got an entire healing garden. So thank you everyone who's contributed to our Extra Life, fundraiser. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been pretty surreal. Well, is there anything that you have to say to the Rooster Teeth community for this stream? Any message you want to give?
I just want to say good luck and thank you. And we know that y'all's goal is $1 million. And we here at Dell Children's have complete faith in you guys. And we know you guys are going to crush it.
Do you have a message for our community that's going to be watching this?
Just know that if you or your family is struggling or a neighbor is struggling, that there are good treatments available. And just like with any healthcare problem, the earlier you intervene, the better. So this is a place where early intervention can happen because we're intervening at the level of childhood, not at the level of an adult. Mm-hmm. So early intervention is the best for mental health, and you guys are helping us get the word out.
And that does it from here at Dell Children's Hospital. Extra Life 2017 has been awesome. And thank you very much to Dell for welcoming us into your family with open arms and embracing this Rooster Teeth family that we have.
Yeah, and thank you so much to the community. We couldn't have done this without you. I think this is all such important work that we're doing, and coming together to help end the stigma around mental illness is just such a feat that we all need to come together to achieve. And if we've shown anything over the past few years, it's that when we come together, we can knock things out of the park. So I'm really excited.
Absolutely. And so let's get back to it. We're trying to raise $1 million this year. So if you can, please contribute. And
if you can't, share it around.
Absolutely. Spread the love. So that's all you got to do. So anyway, thank you very much, every single person watching. And let's get back to it. What is up, everybody? Welcome.
What do we got here?
What do we got here? What's that magic hour? It's time for
2Spooky!
Ooh, bet you weren't expecting that.
Surprise!
Terrorized? I thought so.
You
Weren't
can't
expecting
see
all
us.
this. You know what you can't expect?
The unexpected! Ooh!
Yeah. We got a lot of new faces in the audience this year.
I don't recognize any of you.
I don't know some of your names.
I can't see!
Well, this is 2Spooky. For those of you that don't know, this is where shit gets fucking weird.
Crazy!
Because we've been drinking all day
And night.
and we're very tired.
So tired.
But there's a rule!
One rule!
No laughs.
Do I hear fucking laugh?
I swear to fucking God, if someone laughs over here.
Laughing? Oh, he fucking laughed. Shut
Is that
up.
a smirk?
A chuckle.
Not. It's
We don't enjoy laughter on 2Spooky. We don't appreciate laughter.
Laughter
on 2Spooky.
sucks. Laughter's awful.
This is the shit when shit gets horrifying. You want to see something fucking horrifying? Look over there! Ah! Fuck!
Shut up! Shut up! It's not
Stop
funny!
laughing!
It's not
Stop
funny!
fucking laughing!
It's not funny!
It's so spooky!
You laughing?
No, I didn't fucking laugh, because that's the most
Shut-
horrifying shit I've
What
ever
is that?
seen.
I can see you now!
Seen anything like this?
Oh God! He's not just spooky.
What is that?
He's too spooky.
Too spooky!
No laughing!
No laughing! Shut up! Where is it?
I'm horrified.
Spooky!
I can hardly talk. I'm rocked to my core. You know why? Because it's 2 in the morning. This is when shit gets fucking weird. Okay, we're here to play scary games.
Oh,
Games like Spelunky,
so scary!
Werewolves.
Super scary!
We got Alien Isolation. We got Left 4 Dead. We got Killing Floor 2.
We got $600,000.
We have holy shit.
That's pretty good.
Now that's scary.
That's good. That's good.
Fuck. I'm mortified by the amount of money that we've raised, but I want to raise more.
You guys ready to see this shit? Are you
What?
guys ready to see what this becomes?
Oh God.
I don't think anyone's ready.
Let's reveal who's behind the spooky mask. It's another spooky mask. No one could have seen that coming. That's the kind of horror you're in for.
No one!
But who's behind door number 2?
Let's find out.
Suddenly
It's okay.
The dog's scared and he fucking should be. That's right. The spookin' is here.
The Spook Master himself.
Quick, take that shit off. I can't
Get it
stand
off. It's
looking
too
at it.
scary. It's
I
too
can't
scary.
stand looking at it. I
Blaine,
can't stand
we're
looking
trying to
at
have
it.
fun here. We're trying to have fun.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off, please.
It's a bit plain.
I'm getting actually real scared now. The dog's
Blaine.
scared. Everyone's scared.
Gus does not like it.
Dustin, no one should like it.
We're supposed to have fun.
No one should like it. I'm not losing my voice. You're losing your voice. Hey! We have $600,000 in change, and that's great. What's up? But I want more.
Give up.
Which is why we got the Wheel of
Vengeance.
Vengeance. We talked about this.
Blaine.
All right. Okay. All right.
Vengeance. Blaine.
We have some delightfully horrifying prizes that we can spin for if you donate $1,337. And this isn't some fucking game. We're not just fucking around.
I'm gonna eat a chip.
Oh, it's a chip.
My Doritos spicy nacho.
Oh no, Doritos Locos.
Oh,
That's my top. Very good.
very good. Very good.
Super good.
I recommend them at home.
We have a few things on the wheel that I'd like to go over, and I'm not going to explain all of them.
Maybe a couple.
Maybe a couple. We got lightsabers.
What does that mean? You don't know?
I don't know.
Do you know?
We got crackers.
No laughing.
Death to Haramy. Spin again, because apparently we didn't have enough punishment.
We were one
We
short.
might have something for that. We
That's
might
so
have something
scary though. What's going to spin again?
for that. We got belly shots.
Spooky.
We got a fan favorite. Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple. It's year 3.
You
It's
guys,
back.
everybody on set best pray to
Oh,
their fucking
baby,
God
it's
that
a
it doesn't land on
triple.
that.
Oh.
We got spin the bottle. Spin the bottle.
Oh, baby, a triple.
We got a scary
Right.
story. We'll take a break. We're gonna tell a scary story. Issa's petrified by this idea.
Petrified.
Spooky! Spooky!
We have X-Ray and Vav.
Ew.
We have Giles. That's the one I'm most afraid of. We have Son of Cheese Master. And we got Spicy Boys.
Spicy boys.
Who a
Muy
spicy boy?
Muy horrible. So,
Spicy.
if you want to see any of this fucked up, depraved shit, donate $1,337. I appreciate that canted angle, cameraman. Because that shit's fucked up. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't want to do any of it. How about you?
Spooky.
Please don't. You don't want to do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
What is that?
It's a lot of vodka and some Red Bull. All right. So with that, Let's play some fucking Spelunky because I can barely walk. Shit. All right, we're playing some Spelunk. Hey, dog.
What does Spelunk mean?
Spelunky is the most horrifying game ever where 4 brave adventurers go down into a
Heroes even.
Heroes even. They spelunk, they find treasure, they come back, hopefully heroes, but most of them come back dead.
And that would be
Spooky.
You fucking killed it, Blaine. Yeah, I'm so goddamn
no
proud of
laughing!
you. Don't fucking, I don't understand why they don't understand.
It's a simple rule.
May I be a
Just
full
shut your
adventure?
gap,
Sure, fuck
shut
it.
your laugh
Oh,
hole.
wait, I almost forgot. One very important thing. Some of you may have noticed. Our very dear Kyrian Care Bear Shawcross is not with us tonight.
Dead!
He's not, no, he's not, no.
Dead!
Stop, stop. Okay, you're doing great.
No laughing!
I need you to stop.
No, he's doing
Stop
great.
saying he's dead, he's not dead.
He's doing great. He's doing great.
Hey! He's dead tired. Because that boy was sick this week and he has a whole lot of work to do because he's a really, really hard worker and a great friend.
He's doing great.
And I'll tell you what's the scariest of all. Spreading disease.
That's very
You
scary.
know what's the scariest of all? Being an adult.
It's
Being
very
an
scary.
adult is very
Funeral
scary.
is Wednesday.
Please shut the fuck up, I swear to God.
Dead!
So, hey, why don't you tweet at Carrie Shawcross, let him know you love him, you miss him, and oh shit!
Who's spinning? Who is spinning?
So startled.
I'll fucking do it.
You're gonna do it?
For Care Bear. Seriously though, tweet at Care.
Here,
Tell
pour
me
one
you love
out for your homie.
him. Oh, not in the, oh, you.
Oh,
fucking-
inside of it.
Oh, that tastes like asshole.
I'll spin round 2.
Double trouble. Hey, Miles. Hey, it's already kind of
I didn't expect
coming
it to
off
go
the
this
rails,
fast.
huh?
Remember when I told you how we start with a plan and then it like immediately goes to shit?
All right, you got us. You
Thank
spooked
you
us real
so
good.
much for your generosity.
Who's third?
3 spins. That's 3 spins of the week. What's gonna happen here?
You spin first. I'll go next. I'm in the way again.
It will never stop.
That's 4 chances for Giles.
Thank
So
you
spooky, but
so
so
much.
Spooky.
Thank you so much.
If you could sum up this in one word,
Thank
what
you,
would
Jack.
you
We
say?
know it's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fucking
If you had to
number
give your
1.
opinion on this, what would you say?
Spooky.
If there's a God. No. Yes. Oh, God.
Son of a cheese master.
Son
Is that what we get to eat?
Cheese master.
Wait,
So,
what does it mean?
several years ago,
God.
a tragedy befell this very stage on a night just like tonight.
Just like tonight.
Everyone's favorite friend, Gustavo Sorolla.
Died.
I swear to Christ, Blaine.
Dead.
No laughing. He's the
Bring the camera back. Just don't, please don't encourage that. He transformed before our very eyes. Partially my fault, I'll say it. He transformed into a monster, a drunken, beautiful, perfect machine, killing machine. But his trademark was the blood red handprint he had on his stomach. And since I'm the one that spun it, someone gets to slap the fucking shit out of my belly.
Miles, you pick.
Woof.
No. You guys pick. I don't want to. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Who's gonna do it? Fuck you!
I will admit, I have been a liar.
What?
Oh.
I have come upon some news.
What is
some
that?
most terrifying news.
What is that?
Spooky news.
Harry is dead.
I'm gonna hit you in your goddamn mouth.
So not what it is.
We were haunted. Our own Ryan Haywood donated before the system was up.
Don't fucking tell me that.
We have an extra spin.
Thank you so
shit.
much.
So that's
Whoa, Nelly. So,
Thank you so much. Fucking thank you.
but first things first, Miles Luna. Someone has to slap you on the belly.
Yes.
Oh, it's Kyle.
I have something to admit. Oh, you do? Remember when we played werewolves and like the punishment was to get shot?
When you went like this?
Yeah. I totally fucking set that up so you'd get shot by all of us. Come slap me in the stomach.
Kyle, you slap him. You slap him, Kyle.
Make it a spooky slap.
Cole.
It better be spooky.
Hey, Cole.
Right. I'm gonna hold the microphone so we can hear it.
Kids.
Oh, and I'm doing this for the kids, buddy.
Oh, don't act like you're not getting off to this.
Oh, I am.
Slap sound.
Lick it.
I'm so not ready. Just do it.
3.
Gus can do it. Gus can do it. Oh! Yay for the kids!
It's what they did.
I think that's 7. Is that 7?
Might be 7.
That might be
number
9.
That's number 9.
So we have
Number
8
9.
more spins.
with
Spin.
Ryan's included.
Cole, let's spin this wheel.
Let's spin.
You have 8 more spin. No! That's number 10.
That's 10. So we've
All
got-
right.
It's been 20
Spin number
minutes,
2.
Do it. Spin number 2.
I'm spooked. Spin the bottle. I'm down to clown. Are you?
Crackers.
Death.
Oh shit.
And
Death to Hermie.
death to
Hermie.
Death
So-
to Hermie.
Hey, that works for me. That's a good spin for me.
This hairy patch on my
no.
shoulder that everyone called Jeremy. So we're gonna wax it off now. Yes. Do we have that, Ben? Do we have that wax?
All right, Blaine, you're
while we're
spinning.
spinning, let me spin while we're doing
You
this.
spin this. Are you spinning for you or for Blaine?
I'm spinning for the third, whatever the third spin is.
Rip it off. Rip it off.
You have
No,
8
it's my
more
favorite
spins to
mesh
go.
shirt.
Yeah, this is our third
Out of all your
spin.
mouth shirts.
Yeah, this is your.
It's so much.
That's Jeremy.
He's about to die.
All right.
Miles.
X-ray and Vav is next.
Real
I think
quick.
Max should do
Real-
it.
Who spun it?
I'm gonna.
X-ray and back. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right. X-ray and Vav, what are we gonna
X-ray and Val. The super popular 2D animated cartoon featuring of their heroes X-ray and Val.
Everybody loved it.
transform by jumping together and slamming crotches.
Season 2.
Yeah, are you ready?
do? Are we gonna do this?
Let's go do it.
Actually, it was a season 2, Blaine.
Back up. Season 3.
So
That's
everybody,
first.
who knows the X-ray and Valve theme? Who knows it?
I edited it.
X-ray and Bav, they're
Count us
walking
down,
down the
okay?
street now.
Here we go.
X-ray and Bav, now
2,
everybody's
1.
happy.
X-ray and Bav. All right.
Shave him. Shave him. Move on.
get
Quickly, shave him.
We're on for. All right.
Nope. Shave him.
22 minutes.
Shave him.
That's Jeremy.
Let's hold him down.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy. All right, we're holding him down.
Does that feel good?
He will.
Does it feel good?
Giles!
Feels real good.
Tell him how good it feels.
Oh, and
Are you shitting me? I landed on Giles.
Miles, wait a minute.
We're gonna shave Miles!
Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't get it all.
Didn't quite get it all. One more.
you gotta go against
Miles,
the hair.
we're also shaving your
I'm going
face.
against the hair.
I believe in
Tell us about it, Kyle. Tell us what you're doing.
Well, I'm applying the wax, and what you have to do is go against the grain
I will
in
do-
one swift motion.
Yeah.
Hermie's rugged. He doesn't want to come out.
He's a fighter. Go for 3.
What does that mean?
what you want to do.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Murder it with fire.
All right. Seriously land on Giles. Thank God for that. I'm shaving my beard.
Yeah?
Which means
Let's do it.
Giles is going to show up on fan service next week. My evil twin that doesn't have a beard. And is
We got
less
some more
handsome.
wax strips for you.
Yeah.
For your beard?
Your hair.
No, we're not waxing my face. No,
Oh,
we're
we
gonna trim.
could.
We could not though.
Kyle, where are these
The
going?
trimmers.
Oh, they're going on Hermie. Hermie's rugged. He's a rugged
This
guy.
Hermie's not done yet.
Every different
Right.
direction.
For fuck's sake.
Another spin.
Ready?
I'm so not ready. This went to shit so much faster than I thought it would.
It did, didn't it?
It really, fuck you! That's good enough.
There's a little bit more.
Can we wait? We gotta do a bunch of the other ones first.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, a triple! All right. Oh, baby, a triple. We have a rule because we don't
got a
actually
triple.
want anyone to die.
Sure.
If it happens, get the fuck away from me. If it happens to you once, you don't have to do it again. So who's taking the first? Cole, I think it's only, I think it's only fair. Can we get 3 shots of something for Cole?
I have Taka.
Can somebody pour?
I want a good drink. I want a good, wholesome,
Wow.
friendly drink. Not those seniors. I just want something that's easy on me.
I did consider. I just want to not get it all up in my stuff.
Water.
Is it good? Just give me a sec.
No, it's terrible. I recommend you stay away from the cream-based drink, my friend.
Yes, I'm full of cream right now already.
What's happening right now?
Rum.
Hey, listen.
There's about to be 3 shots. 3 shots.
And while those are being poured, I'll spin again.
Let's save that till after all the spins. How many more do we have?
Just 3. Just
Motherfucker, that's great. It's great. So great.
Oh, baby. It's sure a triple.
What do we got here?
Oh.
Son of Cheese Master.
You get slapped again.
Baby, it's a triple. Let's do this.
I'm gonna slap before I drink.
All right, lift it up. Lift up that little tummy. You okay? Yes.
One. He's gonna get the sound amplified.
I just wanted to rip it off like a Band-Aid for my sweet bean. Oh, he's doing 3. Oh,
That's the son of a cheese master.
Wow.
That's the son of a cheese master right there.
That's sure a champ.
I'd like to just take this opportunity to apologize to everyone here. Because it's just gonna...
All right, up next on the board we've got...
Lightsaber!
And that's lightsaber.
This one's actually a fun one.
Okay.
Who's got lightsaber?
All right, I don't assume we have the rights to Duel of the Fates. So, how about everybody just do their own, like, best job to just, like... Oh, shit, my handprint is, like, on ya. All right, Cole, we're going to play a game called Lightsabers.
Okay.
Oh, here's how it works. So...
Whip out your dicks!
You can leave your dicks in. You can leave your dicks
Here's
in.
how I play lightsabers.
Yes, take.
Those poor Spelunky boys are never going to play. The way lightsabers works is you and your opponent will plant your feet, and the moment you do that, you're not allowed to move your feet anymore. You're gonna clasp hands, and you're gonna extend your lightsaber. Now, here's how you win. You either poke the other person with your finger, or you fuck up, or like they move their legs. I'm gonna kick you in the dick. You wait.
Yeah, give me that mic.
All right,
do your
hit
thing.
me with that Duel of the Fates. As soon as he starts Duel of the Fates.
All right.
3, 2.
Wait.
Should we add a shot punishment to this for the loser?
Oh,
Yeah. Loser,
cool.
Yeah. Loser takes a shot. Loser takes a shot. And a 3.
And you gotta win,
A 2.
Cole.
Go.
You can do this, Cole. You got this. Oh, you should do your shot.
Redo. 3, 2, 1.
Shot.
You lost both times. That's 2 shots. That's 2 shots.
Academy. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank Giles.
How did lead balls end up in my fucking
Mazluna.
Just fucking give it to me.
Mazluna, ladies and gentlemen.
2?
2 shots. 2
You
shots.
can fall twice.
That's 2 shots. That's 2.
The wheel of vengeance.
Oh, we're not doing that anymore. Crackers, ladies and gentlemen. Crackers. What do you got?
4 more spins left,
What's
guys.
crackers, Ma?
Crackers is we
That
bought a
man
bunch of
has
saltines.
3 faces.
And you got to do the thing where you like try and eat. Oh fuck! Somebody Google it. You got to try and eat like 7 of them in like a minute. And then,
That sounds doable.
well, give me that. You give me the trimmer. Give me the trimmer. Who spun it?
I've been spinning them all.
Well, then delegate it to someone.
Patrick.
Yes.
He'll
Crackers.
do
Get your
it.
mouthful of crackers.
You got to get 7 in a minute. Can we get 60 seconds on the clock, please?
What am I doing?
You're gonna
Close your
eat
mind, think about
7
it.
in a minute, and then you have to be able to say clearly, "Look at me. My name's Patrick. I ate all the saltines."
Got it.
All right, do we have that 60 seconds? All right, are you ready?
enough? Does he have enough
Is it 60
saltines?
seconds? I don't even know. I'm kind of just like fucking making this up.
Can I put
cool.
all 7?
All right,
Can I do all 7 at once?
you can try. That
Do
certainly
it.
is.
Do
That
it.
certainly.
That's like
You know what I'd say? You know what I'd call that? Fucking spooky. Do 7 at once? Fuck, I'm terrified for him.
How
He could choke it up.
be?
Fucking strategy right there.
Spin that wheel!
What do now?
Which spin was that, Cole?
That's number 9.
Oh, God.
Go! Start timer.
All the
crackers in his mouth now. And
Sweetie.
you can see that he's really
hold up
chomping
on
on
that.
those crackers. It's a dry experience, and he's gonna give that a full go.
Oh, that's all those crackers.
And it's
of
all
them.
in there.
It's all
It's
in.
all in there. How you feeling, bud?
Oh, no, just close your eyes
Not
and
great,
think
huh?
like this.
Not
Just
great.
one dry dick.
You want a little liquid in that?
No liquid.
No. Oh God. He's like emitting dust. He can't. He can't.
This
is amazing.
He's not even joking. Like,
12 spins
changing
total.
colors. Like the Mount Vesuvius.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Patrick.
You got this.
Patrick, you can, don't speak.
No.
Don't speak, sweet child. Just chew. Just chew with your big old jawbones. I don't know the words here. Don't tell me cause it hurts.
Spooky.
What? Send us that fucking shit, cock!
Oh, that's spooky.
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
That's sure upsetting. I don't like that.
Wait. Did Patrick do it? Patrick, did you do it?
Yeah.
I don't think you did. Do you want to take a shot since you failed?
Yes.
Good man. We need to get you some
I'll do a
liquid.
shot- I'll do a shot with
Can we
you.
get some waters? Because Lord knows we're gonna need that so bad.
Miles, you got another X-ray and Vav to do.
Another X-ray and Bav.
What do you guys
Who
mean
wants
I
to
did it?
bump dicks?
Hey, I'm gonna
I did
spin
it.
this and I'll X-ray
Wait, no, don't. We don't want to.
We
look.
gotta get through these spins, man.
I swear to God, fine, fucking spin it, fucking spin it.
Building a debt.
Fuck it for the
You got a shot.
Why the fuck is this happening? I didn't want it to happen this soon, my friend.
Belly shot. Miles.
What?
Who's belly and who's shot?
Fuck you guys, someone drink it on my hairy belly button. Alright, Ellie's gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Cole's doing the first one. Yeah.
Just let me die
Deep in that
here.
belly.
Wow.
Yes.
Put the shot in.
I've been asking for this for months.
Oh, dude, you're gonna get so much sweat in this too.
It's not the first.
Oh, it's like you should do tequila.
Get down in there. Get down in there. Get down in there. No,
Wait, how many are we doing?
I don't know, but I'll be right
16
here
quick
the whole
shots.
time.
Yeah, we'll never let you go.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
How did this? Oh, it's so cold.
Yeah.
One more.
Who's someone sagging out?
That was it. Ellie's got
Check it out. Ellie, get in there. Ellie, get in there.
Ellie, get in there.
For fuck's sake.
Someone else. Are you doing it? No, you. Okay.
Everybody's dying to do it.
I went to
Everybody's dying to do it.
college.
They're all dying to do it. They're all dying to do it. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel.
How much do you? How much do you? How much do you own student loans?
What?
How much do you own student loans for this?
Too much.
About 40 grand?
X-ray and oh shit! No laughs. This is not funny.
X-ray and Vav.
Stop laughing! Stop laughing!
What are you doing?
That's
I'm
enough
cleaning my belly button.
laughter.
Guys, we are 2 spins away from 100 spins of the wheel.
Oh shit.
So let's
If
do
we
this
get
one
those
more
spins,
time.
if we get
Can I
those
get some? Can I get some move? Can I get
Are
some?
you guys ready?
No, you're fine.
X-ray and Vav. Oh! Ooh, that had a little bit of.
Did it hit your
All right,
wheel?
Ready?
Or
I'm ready for this.
testicles?
Hey, so how we doing on that water?
Who knows?
Feeling good.
I told you.
Living life. Living life, loving life.
Son of a cheese master.
Oh.
Who's gonna take it?
I'll do it.
Come here.
What is it?
I'm gonna slap you in the stomach.
Oh shit.
Wait, he didn't finish his shot.
This is like.
Patrick?
This is just us selling our bodies.
Where is
I have 4
it?
more of these to do.
And I don't know how I feel about
Is
it.
this Patrick?
Spin that
Trust
wheel.
Hey, also, you do your goddamn shot.
Oh God. There's no God.
A wheel.
I remember everything we do here.
It's crackers.
Who wants to do crackers?
Who's gonna do crackers?
Isa!
Do it again. That's 100 spins of the wheel.
We made 2 more.
And 2 more, and then it's 100 spins of the wheel.
Isa, take your shirt off.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
Isa, keep your shirt on.
Shit,
2
fuck.
more donations, you guys.
Yeah.
Someone else should fight. We need
I
to
will
get
fight
Easter
you.
crackers. There's so many things to do.
And that wheel.
So many things to do.
I will fight you.
Let's do it.
I will fight you, Patrick Matthews.
All right.
Hold, someone hold this microphone.
Fine.
Spoopy,
Hold on.
Spoopy.
Well, because I feel like that's a thing that the people.
Hold us while we do lightsaber.
Son of Cheese Master!
Jesus Christ.
Get
All right.
Max! Get Max!
Yeah, it's Max's turn. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Eleanor Maiden, go take a shot.
Go take a shot. And we got crackers for a lady.
All right, let's get 60 seconds on the clock. And remind ourselves that we're professional adults. And this is for a good cause. What do you take it?
You thought
All I want to do.
I'm gonna give you exactly 7
us.
crackers.
We beat all your spins.
All I want to do is
There's no
shave
more.
Miles'
There's
beard.
There's no more spins.
That's all I want to do.
We beat it, Aaron. We beat the spins.
Yeah.
There's no more.
Give me water and you can shave my fucking beard hair.
Are you kidding me?
We're saving the
Water?
rest of the night.
All right, we have a.
Can I get a
Son
help?
of Cheese Master and a belly shot.
Hey, Miles, we beat all the spins. There's
It
no
doesn't
more.
matter. So the strategy up to you. Hey, when does Issa eat these crackers?
Issa!
I'm doing belly shot.
Right now.
Who's?
Wait, 60 seconds on the clock.
Oh shit!
Belly shot, belly shot.
Whatever strategy you want to get these crackers inside of you in 60 seconds.
Who's doing the timer?
Do we have it? Do we have that 60 seconds? Oh my god, I need water.
Water!
You'll never have water again. That's what's spooky.
2, 1, eat
Go! Or Chelsea, quick, while Issa's eating crackers, take a shot at a Cole's belly button.
Do it!
No.
Oh, she went in there like a fucking pro. Holy shit. So proud of you.
We did it.
I'm so proud.
That was sure
she's
a
gone.
taste.
Who's getting cheesed?
I thought you were slapping Max.
You're.
Oh.
Wait, no, wasn't I
Slap.
getting cheesed?
Okay. Lip. No, I'm not saying that. All right. Hey,
Issa!
are you ready? Give me some eyes. I'm so proud of you.
Shouldn't
I'm
get
so
fucked.
proud of you.
Issa, you got this. Issa, you got this. Issa, you got this.
She's growling.
I just experienced the sweet taste of Cole's stomach. You can
What
do
do you
this.
want?
I want to see your
You
belly.
can do anything. You got this.
Kyle Taylor, Miles, show me your belly. Nice.
Miles.
Swallow it.
That's yours.
Cole, this is your new look.
She's gonna do it.
Look at you.
Wait. All right, Issa, quick. Say it. My name's Issa.
That's 100.
Wait, was that another one?
It sure was. It sure was.
Give me water, you can shave me.
I'm getting the water.
Spooky story.
Oh, scary stories.
I'm getting the water.
We've
Scary
got one
Stories
more
is gonna
spin to
require-
go, and that is
We go to
spin
Scary
number
Story.
100. There, oh
Why is it going down like this?
We got one scary story.
That boy needs water. Well, you already lost your new look. Well, you did, yeah. Do the little like.
This boy's got
bikini
water.
lady. Bikini lady.
Shave me, I'm dead inside.
Here's
We
it.
got
Drink that when you're ready.
Spin the bottle!
one scary story. One spin the bottle.
And then we're gonna.
We gotta.
Where's the safe bottle here? Well, we'll do what we can with what we got. This? Yeah.
This is his.
One lightsaber. So.
It's growing on.
All right. I need you to become a smooth boy so we can just spin the bottle.
All right.
Boy.
We gotta spin the
It's all
bottle.
happening so
Everyone
Becoming
sit in a
smooth.
fucking circle.
He's gonna become a smooth.
Stop it with the trimmer!
Sit in a circle.
Spin the bottle's exactly what it sounds like.
But don't you have to become smooth?
Not
Sit
yet.
down.
Sit down. That's gonna take too long.
You keep on postponing
We
it,
have
but I'm
one
the Grim
scary
Reaper.
story.
Look, we know we're not getting away without me getting a naked face.
I will be right here behind you at every point.
Wait, here's the question.
As
Who's
the Grim Reaper.
spinning the bottle?
I'll do it because
Miles.
fuck all of you.
Sure. That's fair.
Oh, good.
Is that
Yeah, we'll let
Chels?
them know they have.
That's a harfouche.
Foosh.
All right. And that's a Kyle.
Oh, is it that system? Where,
What is it? What is this?
Or are we
system?
both kissing you?
You kiss.
Are we both kissing you? Or
Oh, what do you want it to? What do you guys want? What do
You
you
kiss.
want?
You kiss. You kiss.
All right, get a smooch on. Get that smooch. Aww.
Kiss. Okay.
Horrifying, I know.
Oh, wow.
Spooky!
All right. So we got one scary story.
All right.
And
Cole,
what was the
you
other
got
thing?
A lightsaber and a spin
A
the bottle.
lightsaber.
All right, sorry, a lightsaber and a scary story.
We've got a scary story and we've got a lightsaber.
Okay.
Lightsaber. Who's got a lightsaber?
Who's fighting?
Perfect man.
Blaine.
Yes.
Blaine versus Kyle.
You lightsaber.
Yes.
How did this set get so messy so fast?
Is that a question?
I'm lost. I don't know what's left.
Sorry.
I feel like there's things
Redacted.
still on the docket.
I don't know. Dun, 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 this happens.
Yeah, okay, you guys gotta plant your feet.
Yeah, I
Your feet
swear to
can't
God,
move.
you're-
Poke each other. Feet moved.
Oh, feet moved.
Feet moved.
Good game. Good game. Good lightsaber.
That's a shot for the spooky
Just
monster.
shave me.
Sure do.
Just shave it. Just leave me, Max, leave me my sideburns.
Wait, we gotta tell a spooky story.
Sideburns.
All right, what's first? Shaving me my
I think you're scarier with your face.
Alright, this
face,
is for
Cole.
spooky
All right.
monster. You gotta bring this.
Spooky face.
What does that mean?
Spooky face. Spooky face.
All right, I get shaved.
I don't know what that
Gotta shave your
means.
face.
You want sideburns still.
Do we have
Please
to
don't.
Hey,
Only
here's
the
what we're gonna do.
Wait,
We're gonna shave
wait,
half his
hold
face
on.
and then tell a
Get
spooky
it?
story.
Let's bring
Wait. I want a chair.
He's not moving.
Do we have? Where's Patrick? Do we have?
Hey,
something
hold
to
on.
put
Yeah,
down?
let's get the
Okay.
proper tarp.
Do we have something to put down?
Don't worry.
I'm
We're
not
fine.
Jack. I don't have
I'm
a bug
thinking-
animal on my face. It's a great looking
Beard.
animal.
We got
I'm
a
thinking
human.
of
We got a
Woodstock
human
era
tub.
mutton chop.
We're good. We're good.
There's a right. Can we get a
Okay.
shot of what Cole just did? There's a single.
Are you ready?
Yeah, just fucking Giles me,
We're good.
Dad.
I think we're
It's
good.
Giles time.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say.
Can somebody
How
hold
are you
it?
feeling?
Yes.
I'm sad because I have mountain man beard from my camping. Oh.
Not no more, you don't.
Oh.
Now memory.
No.
Yes.
Oh no.
Leave
I'm
it.
Wolverine.
What a look.
Ooh,
I'm ready to go bowling.
fancy.
You're now memories.
Slit my throat.
Split his throat.
Too much. No.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
At this point. Wait. Leave me with a handlebar mustache for a bit. Let's have fun.
That shit. We should tell it. Hey, let him tell the spooky story with the handlebar mustache.
You guys,
Spooky
you guys,
face.
Sarah
Spooky
Cameron,
face. Spooky face.
donate. Look at what's happening to this human.
It's funny. We already beat them.
Look at what he's.
Ellie, we beat them. We beat all the spins. There's no more spins.
I know we.
Are
beat
you
them so
sure there's no
far.
more spins?
But that's
Jack, any more
time.
spins? Yeah, because they're not going to donate
How's
more.
that possible?
They would never use that. You son of a bitch!
Fuck you! I bet you're. Hey, you back home? Shut the fuck up! Stop laughing.
It's not funny.
Cole,
There's no joy here. There's no
Baby.
laughter.
get on the other side of
Just
this.
look
All
like the
right,
face
let's
of a man
get
that's
it
happy.
going.
It's coming to me. Ready?
My beard hair's falling
You
on my
guys
chest
did
and it's
this.
very itchy. Hold on, wait. Oh god, that's so much better.
Skirt attack.
There's
Wow, that
so
one
much
doesn't
hair on
count.
me.
Spin again. Spin again.
Spin
Or
again.
Miles, as soon as you get a hair back, you gotta shave again.
Oh no.
You know, Miles, for as long as we're friends, I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what your face looks like.
Too
now.
scary.
No. Spin that bottle.
Spin the bottle.
All right.
Spin that bottle now.
Spin the bottle.
Spin
Spin
that
the
bottle
bottle.
now. Spin.
Well, we
that
gotta finish
bottle
this
now.
nightmare.
Spin that bottle now.
It's a spin the bottle
that
situation.
bottle now. Spin that bottle now. Spin that
Bottle now. Spin that bottle now.
Whoa, not my chest! Not my
You got like a Freddie
We gotta
Mercury
spin
thing
the
going
bottle
on
right
right
If
now.
it spins on Giles again, we'll get rid of all of it.
When the moon is
You
full.
look good. I like it. Pretty
Hey, is that Wolverine? Do you see Wolverine?
Hey there, bub.
Is that Wolverine?
I'm gonna get you with my claws. That's
That's
what
a
he says.
handlebar.
That's what he says. And that's what he says.
Hey, we gotta spin the bottle.
Spin that bottle now. Spin that bottle now.
Nice clean circle.
I want a nice clean circle.
God, I'm so itchy in my. Hold on. Wait,
needs-
I have to just
hold on.
shed myself.
No, Aaron!
It was beautiful.
Aaron, no!
So, hold on. Just. Oh, it's awful.
The circle.
Oh,
On a
it's so
scale of 1 to 10,
bad.
how erect were you?
Scooch your boots.
Miles.
I was pretty erect. Is this to me?
Max
What am I doing?
Back dead fight! Back dead fight!
Take that. No.
Oh, yeah!
Take that mask off. You take.
Spooky.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Get it! Yeah!
2 kisses for the price of 1.
There, Blaine.
2 for 1. 2 for the price of 1.
We'll never be able to live that down.
So now we're all caught up.
Hey, they keep coming back, and we keep beating them.
Did we do all of it?
We beat them again.
Scary story.
You don't have any pants on under here.
Thanks for that.
We have 2.
All right.
Take your chair.
All right.
We have 2 scary stories.
Cole, just one.
Jesus Christ.
Just one?
Yeah, because that was spin the bottle. Not scary story.
Button these pants up.
Pull up the Skinwalker story.
I lost my phone.
That's what makes it so spooky. Your pants are undone.
So we got rid of his facial hair.
Sort of.
That was spooky.
It's pretty spooky.
Looks pretty spooky right now.
I kissed a spooky ghost. That was also spooky.
Now you're viewed with a spooky ghost.
So you're all good.
It would be my first.
Are we allowed to read?
Kissing spooky
Are we
ghost.
allowed to read Skinwalker?
What?
Are we allowed to read it?
Yeah, no, for sure. All right. So real quick. I just saw myself in the monitor. Here's what's gonna happen, and I'm like, wow, I'm just so gone. Here's what we're gonna do.
Nice. Yes,
Good.
I like that. I like that.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Get your head in the game.
I'm gonna read like legit, because we talked about this beforehand. Issa was straight up like, yo, if you tell a scary story, like I don't know how I'm gonna react. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna tell a scary story. And all I'm gonna ask is if you want to donate money, like wait until like the minute the story is done, and then just like, fuck me up, fam. Well, just fuck me up.
No, we can still donate money.
I don't want.
They can't. They won't do it. I bet they won't.
They fucking.
They're stupid. They're fucking stupid laughing at
1 minute.
Jesus Christ, Cole. All right. So here's what's gonna happen.
They're not gonna do it.
Pull up the story.
We'll see.
Which one's the story?
Search Skinwalker green text.
Why
They're
did you say
on
that
you.
into the microphone?
Don't look at my pictures.
I'm spooked.
Cole, it's a bunch of nudes. Spooky nudes.
Nice.
Cole's a bunch of spooky nudes that he's high.
So how's your night gone?
I don't know, but where's alcohol? It's pretty bright.
Alcohol?
Yeah, like where's the alcohol?
Yeah, like where's the alcohol?
That's, it's like all there.
I mean, like we're all here.
It's like
Too bright. Miles, we have the pommel horse too. If you want to replace Giles.
We have the what?
Pommel horse.
Hit your nuts.
What's that?
the nuts.
I don't want that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's
Pommel horse.
I'm gonna go over.
I got that nonsense.
What the fuck did you get? All right, hold on.
We're trying to be spooky, not childless.
Well, is that the spookiest thing of all, though, Cole?
Isn't that?
More Coles?
You won't have a child left in your life.
Too bright.
That's the saddest.
Maybe
What?
I want children's laughter.
Maybe down here it's...
Just give me a sec.
That's why we're doing this, for the kids.
For the kids.
Issa, how are you
Hold on, I need to get my phone. I think it's saved on my phone.
Feel okay.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's do everything you want to do.
Wait, oh no, Blaine left. I told Blaine.
There was a ghost one time,
psychologist.
and then it showed up, and it was mad.
How mad was it?
Bad one.
so mad.
So,
God damn it, Cole.
so straight up, myself,
That's the spooky story.
Cole, Blaine, and my friend from high school. We went on a camping trip recently.
We died.
Wait, why do you always?
We died.
Nicely timed wolf.
So spooky.
We told this story while we were out camping, and it like straight up ruined Blaine's night. So I'm like super excited to read it. If I can just fucking find it. Give me one sec. Y'all, hey,
I believe in
do me
you.
a favor and vamp because I need a second.
We're vamping.
Okay, yeah.
Vamp.
Look at all this
No,
vamp.
don't try to shave my goddamn
over
head.
here.
Why
Why is Tony trying to shave Max's head?
I'm about to. It's gonna be so spooky.
The fuck are you trying to do?
Hey,
I'm gonna shave your head.
guys. Not unless it's on the board.
The only
Yeah.
thing
Fair.
that the
Yeah,
only
that's
thing
true.
that we're vamping about is
I'm
that we
holding
feel
this.
like the lighting's a little bit maybe too bright.
Maybe you're taking a
Miles!
Fine.
Miles!
All right, I'm ready.
Like hurting
Miles!
my eyes.
Fine,
I have to pee.
Fine.
Go pee.
Okay.
Run! Run! Maybe there's a...
Cole is
Can we turn
going
down
to
the spooky
pee,
sound
but
effects?
there might be a ghost
Let's
in the
dim the lights
toilet.
even more.
Who doesn't have a microphone?
Yeah, what
Who
if we
doesn't have a
dim the
microphone?
lights a little bit?
All right.
Who doesn't have a microphone?
All right, but like
Just
legit
like-
though, I'm gonna like
doesn't?
Issa doesn't.
I'm gonna try and set a mood.
Wait, is this Adam Kovic? Oh wait, no. That's Miles.
Is it 2014?
Imagine it was a sexy Saturday night.
All right.
September 13th.
So just so you know, this starts. I don't know if you guys have been on 4chan, but it starts off in like green text, which is like a weird way to tell a story. It's really stupid. But like halfway through, this dude's like, "Yo, fuck this," because this is like a really fucked up story. Hopefully, this will be entertaining. Grew up in the countryside. Homeschooled because my parents don't trust the government. Otherwise, they were great parents, though. Wait, hold up. Ben, I think you gave me the wrong thing.
They don't love the government.
This is definitely the wrong thing.
They definitely don't like the government.
I like where it's going, though.
They hate it.
Fuck? No, this is weird. Sorry, Ben. I know you tried. I know you tried. Let's. People should just like play Spelunky for like 2 seconds as I like learn to be a human being again.
Take a minute to donate money to children.
Oh yeah, for the kids.
And then like see what happens.
So there I was with a young. There I was with a young Klingon woman.
What car was that?
Do you want Jack to do a spiel?
Whose car?
That car's been dead for 25 years.
All right.
Fair enough.
I was gonna text my friend to send me the story, and I just realized it's 3 in the goddamn morning. There's no way he's awake.
All right, Jack's gonna talk about
I'm
Extra
awake.
Life for a second while Miles finds his stuff.
All right, so Miles is looking at that. So once again, thank you everyone who's been watching Extra Life 2017 so far. You guys have been kicking all kinds of ass. We're at $633,000 right now for the kids. And so, oh Jesus, you're bringing up. Oh, that's so bright, so bright. So anyway, if you want to donate, please go to donate.roosterteeth.com. That'll take you directly to our donation page. You can donate there. If you want, you go to raffle.roosterteeth.com. That'll lead to a post that I have a bunch of cool raffle prizes. If you donate a specific amount, you will be entered into that raffle prize. If you donate $1,337, not only are you entered into every single raffle on that list, you also get this Wheel of Destiny spun in your honor. And this lovely 2Spooky crew will have to suffer the consequences of what's going on. But don't forget, you can also pick up the poster, the T-shirt, the pin, and the pin set are in the store right now for another 5 hours. If you want to get them now because they're going away at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So again, thank you everyone who's donated. You guys are absolutely incredible, and it means the world to me. We're at $633,000. That's so awesome. So thank you very much, everyone. And now, back to 2Spooky.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna try like one more thing. Stop tickling my feet, you son of a bitch.
So we're still looking for the story, right?
In theory.
You know, we could,
What could we do, Miles?
For all we know.
We could just spin again and do another thing until I fucking find this shit.
That's fair. And that's fair.
Because I don't want to hold
Or we could
everything up.
just get that tum-tum real quick.
Somebody take that away from her.
Why does everyone want to remove my hair?
Here, hold on.
You know
why. Give me that.
Hey!
You get it back when you prove you can be responsible.
The only thing that we would say is that like the lights are a bit too bright.
Oh shit! I found it.
Never mind.
I sure found it.
Great.
All right, I swear to stop touching my feet, Patrick. I'm gonna hit you in the face.
Please don't hit me in the
I
face.
feel like
Please stop touching my feet.
taking on
What
a
if
real
this is what we
erotic
did
vibe
instead?
that no one asked for.
Can we turn down the bubbling cauldron? All right, I'm gonna like actually try and tell this creepy story.
Please don't hit me in the face.
All right, no, like for real though. Here it goes. Here's my story.
Good for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good for me.
Be 16, be black, and have a family down in Alabama. They farm and own a huge amount of land down in Huntsville. Uncle owns a big house and a bunch of trailers they put up out in the woods for hunting or camping. Down south cousins suggest that we go there to camp. No, I'm a city kid from Chicago, so they tease the fuck out of me, collect food, kill a pig and some chickens, and bring necessities to camp out for a few days. We get to the camp, and it's obvious something's weird. Yeah, it's right to cry, dog.
Exactly.
The air has this weird electric smell, like right before a storm, like ozone. We think nothing of it, and unpack and go down to a little creek to swim for a few hours. All of a sudden, some older white guy and a white teenager come out of the bushes. He has a shotgun in the crook of his arm and says hello and asks us what we're doing this far back in the woods. I tell him about my uncle, who he knows, and say we're camping out. He tells us that we need to be real careful out here and stick together because there was a big animal in the woods. His son, who's my age, asks if he can stay and hang out with us, and he says okay. Now, I'm going to stop green texting here because the story is fairly long and the format is harder to write in. So we end up playing football, dicking around with me, and there's this white kid, Tanner, 5 of my cousins, and then 4 of their friends. In total, there were 5 girls and 6 boys. We were all around 15 or 17. We ended up just dicking the day away, so we head back to the camp and pulling out some stuff for a campfire, even though the trailers both had kitchenettes. Tanner says that his family's property sits up against my uncle's. He wants to run home and ask his dad if he can come out camping with us. My cousin Rooster says he's going to go with him since it's going to get dark soon. And the girls also wants to tag along. It's about 7 o'clock, and it's starting to get pretty dark. They take flashlights and take the trail toward Tan's property. The rest of us chill, we make s'mores, drink, kiss on the girls. About 30 or 40 minutes later, there's the smell of ozone again. You could smell it over the smell of the fire we'd started. This really nasty, coppery smell, like right after you had a nosebleed and it stopped. It wasn't exactly like dried blood, but it was that nasty, metallic back of your throat smell. We immediately think it's some kind of electrical malfunction or someone left a hot plate on or some shit. We search the trailers and nothing is on. And we can all smell it. All of a sudden, we can hear people booking down the path towards us. And Rooster, Tan, and the girl all come running into the clearing out of breath. And they don't even break stride. They all run into the trailer, right by where the fire is. We all get the fuck out of there and into the trailers. They end up calming down. Even Rooster is crying his fucking eyes out at this point. All the while, the fire is guttering lower and lower. So my cousins say, fuck it, and are about to go outside to get the generator out of the shed between the trailers. Tanner goes, fuck no, lock the front door. Ain't nobody else going outside. He's been crying too, and his eyes are bloodshot and puffy, and his pants are dirty as shit. He goes on to tell us that they went up to his house. His father said sure, he could go out camping, but to make sure they were careful on the way back, and that maybe they should take one of the hunting rifles just in case. Evidently, Tanner had seen something in their yard a few days before. One of their pigs had come up, ripped up and half-eaten. They assumed it was just some big cats or coyotes, even though they don't usually fuck with live animals. He'd gone upstairs and packed his stuff and told his dad they would be okay without the rifle because coyotes avoid people. So they walked back toward where they could see us camping. So Rooster finally stops crying and shaking. The girl already had, but she was just staring out the window with a dumb look on her face. He says they'd gotten halfway into the woods toward the camp when they started to hear shit in the forest. It was almost pitch black by this time, so they weren't sure at first what the fuck it was. The girl says that she heard something in the bushes right off the trail. And they all beamed their flashlights over there, and there was someone standing back in the woods in a little hollow. Rooster said they shouted at him and told him he was scaring the fuck out of them and what a dick he was. And he says that's when he realized that the guy was facing away from them. So they keep walking and they start smelling this nasty coppery ozone smell. They said that they look off into the forest on the opposite side, and it's a dude standing in the forest, backward, slightly closer to the path. So now they start power walking, and Tan keeps going, I should have taken the fucking rifle. As they're telling the story, the smell is still super strong even inside the cabin. They say that after they started walking faster, a kind of low gibbering had started coming from both sides of the wood. And as they started booking it back to the trailer, the girl said she had flashed her flashlight out into the woods to the side of them and had seen something jerking itself through the woods. The gibbering just got louder and louder, and when they could see the light from our campfire, something had come out of the woods about 40 yards behind them onto the track, and they just flat out ran as hard as they could into the trailer. So, we're out in the fucking woods, and we're assuming at this point it's some rednecks or some shit trying to fuck with us. All of a sudden, my other cousin, Junior, starts going on about how he went to school with a native kid that was telling him about the goat man, or some shit. We promptly tell him to shut the fuck up, because we don't need any spooky talk right now. But he just keeps going on and on about how it's the fucking goat man and how we're in his woods and blah, blah, blah. Now, at the time, I'd never heard of this goat man or any of that, but then a couple years later, the year before I graduated college, I had some Native American guy for a roommate. I ended up asking him about it. And to sum it up, it's basically a fucking man with the head of a goat, and he can shapeshift as he gets among groups of people to terrorize them. It's also supposed to be kind of like the Wendigo, and it's bad mojo to even talk about it, and even worse if you see it. Keep in mind, I didn't know this back when I was 16, so my cousin is going, the goat man's going to get in and fucking get us. And the girls are all terrified. My cousins and I are all fucking trying to figure out if it's just some hillbillies or if it's some animal. So all of a sudden, the smell just goes away. Like, to this day, I haven't experienced anything like it. Like, usually smells fade away or lessen. It just literally was there 1 second and then not the next. So it's after an hour, making it around 9 or 10, we stopped shitting bricks enough to go back outside and stoke the fire again. We figure it's just some assholes trying to fuck with us, so we don't go back home because we think if we do, they'll chase us through the woods or some crazy shit. Nothing else happens that night. And we stay another night, and for the main part of the night, nothing happens. But at around 1 in the morning, we're outside getting drunk and telling ghost stories. You know, it's the smell comes back. It's so fucking strong that one of the girls literally starts vomiting. I stand up and you can actually feel how clammy the air is. I say we should get inside. This isn't right. We should have just fucking left. We all go back inside and we're standing around. My cousin just keeps going on about how it's the fucking goat, man. My cousin Rooster tries to shut him the fuck up, and all the while I'm just feeling that something is wrong and I can't figure out what the fuck it is. We end up sitting there for a while. The smell is just as strong, and we're terrified and all huddled in this camper. We end up cooking brats for everyone because nobody wants to go outside. It's one of those packs with 4 brats. We have a total of 3 packs. I grill them on the stove, give everybody a hot dog. I get mine. After a while, one of my cousins gets up and goes over to the pot to get another one. He starts grumbling about how I get 2 brats and everybody else only got 1. And I look at him like he's fucking stupid. I tell him that everybody got 1 because there were only 12 brats. If he wants more, he should open up a new pack and cook some more. That's when the girl that had been out with Rooster and Tan just starts screaming, "Oh Jesus, oh Lord, get it out." She's crying and shivering, and then it dawns on the cousin standing up what the fuck is wrong. Me and him both glance around the room, and then I feel my heart fucking sink. I run the fuck out of the cabin, and the girl runs out with us. The trailer door is banging against the side of the trailer as everybody books it out of the cabin. One of my cousin's friends asks us what the fuck is wrong, and I start counting us. There's only 11 now. I shit you not, my cousin verified. There had been 12 people in the cabin. But being that everybody didn't really know each other well, nobody had really noticed the whole fucking time that there was an extra person. And then I realized earlier that I'd kind of noticed something was off. You know how when you're just dicking around having a good time that you don't sweat the smallest shit and you don't always keep track of certain stuff? Well, I'm dead sure that someone else had been in the trailer with us. They had been there for at least a fucking day eating with us. What makes it worse, I couldn't figure out which one because I don't think anyone ever actually interacted with the other person, the goat man. The girl kept praying to Jesus, and we're all sitting outside. Eventually, we get a big-ass stick and go back in the cabin, but there's nobody there. So we count again, and there's 11 people. We go back into the trailer and lock the door. We explain what the fuck happened, and the girl says that she realized too, and that when he was about to say something, the person sitting next to her had grabbed her leg hard and leaned over toward her and said something she couldn't understand. So we're pretty much scared as fuck as we huddle together and I fall asleep. When I wake up, the sun is just coming up and half the people are asleep and the other half are packing our shit up. We all want to walk back home, but like 4 people want to stay until the sun is all the way up. And some people think that we're just fucking around and still want to stay in trailers. I just want to get out of the fucking woods. The girl's name, by the way, was Kira, the one that the goat man had touched. Anyway, I asked her if she really thinks it was something bad, and she just says that she wants to go home and she doesn't want to be out in the woods alone for another night. So we decide to split up. The 4 that want to go can go, but I have to stay because I have the keys to the cabin and it's my uncle's and I have to lock up. And I'm super pissed at this point because I feel like people aren't taking this shit seriously, and I definitely didn't want to be out in the woods for another night. I spend the rest of the day trying to convince the rest of the people, now 4 girls and 4 guys, to get the fuck out of Dodge. Tanner leaves with them to go get a rifle and says he's going to be back. So there are just 7 of us left by 4 p.m. It's about, at around 5 p.m., he hasn't made it back yet, and we're getting extremely fucking antsy. The only reason I stopped begging them to go back was because he went to get a gun. It's about 5:30 p.m. or so when the one cousin that did stay says that the girl, Kira, is outside. We all look outside, and sure enough, she's standing by the fire pit with her back to the cabin. Now I'm thinking to myself, if she was so fucking scared, why the hell would she come back? And then I get this nasty feeling in my gut. Keep in mind the whole time the coppery smell has been gone, but now I realize I can smell just a twinge of it. I say this to the rest of them and everybody, and these are the people that wanted to stay in the fucking woods. Everyone is laughing at me and asking if I set this up to scare them. I'm looking at them like I'm not fucking bullshitting you at all right now, and I ask them why the fuck would I play like that. So one of the girls goes outside to get Kira. She gets halfway to her and stops cold. Kira starts heaving. I don't know how the fuck to describe it. Sort of like if someone with their back turned was laughing without actually making a sound. It was this fact that made me realize there was not a fucking sound in the whole woods. It was dead silent. So I step out the door and tell her to come back in the fucking trailer right goddamn now. She backs up into the trailer and we lock the fucking door. We pull down all the shades except one and put a guy there in a chair to watch her. She stands there for another 20 minutes and the guy turns to say that she's still there and there's a huge fucking bang on the door. We all jump the fuck back and scramble around the living room of the trailer. The banging is super fucking loud. So now my cousin is holding one of the girls, and the other two are kind of giggling with nervous laughter, and me and the other two guys are shitting bricks. And then we hear Tan, and he's screaming, "Let me the fuck in. Stop fucking playing." So we go over to the door and open it, and he stumbles in with a rifle, and there's nobody else outside. Evidently, he had walked up to the campsite. Nothing weird happened in the forest, but he'd seen a girl. Mind you, he said it was not Kira standing there. When he'd gotten to the edge of the clearing, she had turned toward him with a slack-jawed look and just stared him down, slowly tracking him as he walked around the campsite of the clearing towards the camp. He said it wasn't till he was almost halfway to the trailer he had realized that she was getting closer to him. She had started off by the fire, and without him even seeing her move, she'd been turning, inching closer. He said he just ran the rest of the way back to the cabin, thinking it would open, and when he got to the door and it was locked, he turned, and it was about half the distance to the door. He looks around the room and then gets super pale. He pulls me to the side and whispers in my ear, "You know there are only 7 of us in here, right?" I get that feeling where your stomach drops into your nuts. It had been back inside the trailer while we were sorting out who was going where. And then when we all went outside to talk earlier that day, it had just slipped right back in. We looked out the window and there's nobody out there. So we recount everyone, and then basically I go over and ask everyone how many people were here earlier, and everyone says 8. And I say, well, how many are here now? They all do the count and then realize there are now only 7 people in the cabin. So Tan had brought back a couple of boxes of ammo in his rifle. He told told his dad that there was some kind of animal in the forest because he didn't think his dad would believe him if he said it was the goat man. He says that his cousin is supposed to be coming down in a few hours and that in the morning we can all go back to his place and his cousin will drive us home. Now I'm really fucking terrified, but at least I feel better because we can be American and shoot the fuck out of whatever it is that comes back. But then my cousin gets into this huge argument with one of the girls because she thinks I'm trying to be funny and prank them, and she's getting really scared and that I'm not funny, and he keeps telling her that I'm not that kind of person. And she says, well, how do we know the girl wasn't just Tanner in a wig? Or if it's really the goat man, how do we know that this is the real Tanner and that goat man didn't just kill Tanner in the woods and take his gun? So we get into a huge fucking argument about this where me and Tanner are like, we could seriously be in danger because at the very least, someone has been sneaking themselves into our fucking trailer without us knowing and mingling with us, and at worst, something bad is in the forest fucking with us. So one of the girls is crying and saying she wants to go right now, and we're trying to tell her that she shouldn't because none of us are walking through the woods in the middle of the night. At this point, the sun is starting to go down and it's getting a little cloudy out. So we eat something and turn on the radio for a while, but we can't really get a station out there, so we turn it off. And about that time, Tan's cousin shows up. He was like 19, I think. At this point, the sun is just barely over the horizon. He has one of those heavy-duty lantern flashlights and another rifle. He walks up the trailer, and we whisper to Tan, asking, hey, are you sure that's your cousin out there? And he says, yes. So the guy looks behind him and all around the camp, then walks in. And he kind of glances at us and looks a little confused, and he says, well, where's your other little buddy at? I figured she would meet up at the cabin. Is she a little slow or something? He also asked whether we'd been cooking blood in the cabin because it smelled like blood and hot pans all the way up the trail, and we were like, fucking nope. But we asked him what the fuck he's talking about and who this girl is.
Spooky. Did not like that.
Spooky.
He had come down the same trail Tan had been using, and he had come up on one of you guys' buddies standing in the middle of the trail, looking at him slack-jawed. He asked a bunch of questions, but all she did was just look at him, and then she smiled at him. And he said he kept walking. She couldn't seem to keep up with him and kept lagging a little behind. He said he asked her if she was hurt or something and if she needed any help. But she had continued to stare. Eventually, he'd been walking around and turned around a bend in the trail, but when he turned around and went back to see if she was okay, the trail was empty. He assumed she'd just taken some shortcut through the woods. We tell him the whole story of what's been going on, and I half expected him to say we were full of shit, but he just listened and then sat down on the couches in the living room. Tanner's cousin gets back to the girl. He says when she had kept trying to lag behind him, it kind of weirded him the fuck out. So he tried to keep her in front of him, but no matter how slow he walked, she was always lagging a little behind. And then he smelled this nasty smell. As it got stronger as he got towards the camp. Eventually got really strong, and she had said something really low that he didn't catch. And when he turned around, she had been right the fuck up on him.
Oh.
And he stepped back from her. It was at this point he asked her if she was okay, and if she wasn't, if he wanted her to carry her back the rest of the way, but she just kept staring. He said he reached out for her, as in to grab her on the shoulder, but he must have misjudged the distance because she was off to the side of where he'd put his hand, like she had moved while he was looking dead at her. So, at this point, we all know this shit's real, unless Tan is playing a joke, which we can tell he's not because he's almost pissing his pants. So they load up their rifles, and we eat some more, and we just kind of sit around until about 11. To this fucking day, every time I think about this, I really pray to God that it's some huge prank that my cousins played on me and just never revealed, so I would shit for the rest of my life. Because at around 11, the stink of copper turns into an actual nasty, gross, blood-like smell, like cooking blood and singed hair. Tan and his cousin Reese get the fuck up instantly and grab the rifles. There's like a half knocking, half clawing at the door, and I shit you not, there's this voice. And it sounds like when you see those YouTube cats and dogs whose owners teach them how to talk. It says in this halting, weirdly toned voice, "Let me the fuck in. Stop fucking playing." It made my nuts creeping up against my body, and one of the girls just starts crying and calling on Jesus. It was so fucking obviously not a person talking. It didn't have the right cadence, and that's some shit that I never really realized until that moment, but all people have a certain cadence when they talk. No matter what language, all people have a certain kind of rhythm to talking. And this shit didn't have any kind of cadence, didn't have any kind of rhythm. One of those YouTube cats, that's what the fuck it sounded like outside the door. So now I'm in full-on terror mode, and we keep yelling, "Who is it? Stop fucking around, man." And it just keeps saying "in" or "let me the fuck in" for about 15 minutes. So then smell goes away for a while, and for the next hour or so, you can hear someone basically creeping around in the woods and shit. Every couple of minutes, it'll come back to the door and say something. And finally, when the smell fades away, it's around 2 in the morning, and Reese says, "Man, fuck this," and opens the door and walks outside with his rifle, and he fires a shot into the air and says something to the effect of, "In the name of Jesus Christ, go away!" He fires 2 more times, and then from the woods, right up against the river, across the trailer, it sounds like something is slowly gibbering and hooting. And then it starts screaming. And it sounds almost like a woman and a cat in a bag screaming together. Like, seriously, I have never heard any shit like that. And you can hear the brush over that way start to shake. Reese fires over into the tree line and then starts backing into the house. We lock the door and we can hear the shit keening and screaming. Reese says something had come out of the bushes super low to the ground, crawling toward the cabin, and he'd shot at it. And pretty much that was how the rest of the night went. It was literally screaming constantly for the next 2 hours, and we could hear shit moving out into the tree line, but it never came back up to the cabin until everyone had finally fallen asleep. Tan had been sitting in a chair watching the door with his rifle. Nobody else heard or saw this. And he told me 2 days later, after the whole thing was over.
Oh my God. That's a ghost.
That's sure a ghost.
He he said he'd been nodding off after the screaming noises finally stopped. And he'd almost been asleep when he saw someone come out of the bathroom and then lay down in the middle of the floor to go to sleep. He just assumed it was one of us, and he nodded off.
It's him.
And then he said that he kind of realized something was wrong. And while pretending to be sleeping, he counted us. There were 9 people in the cabin. He basically didn't want to try to shoot at the fucking thing in the cabin and have it kill us all right then and there. Or have Reese wake up and start shooting and then we kill ourselves. So he just stayed awake all night, pretending. You're a piece of shit. Not then. Go away.
Spooky. Spooky.
Spooky. He said.
No.
Continue.
He stayed awake. Let's take it back. He stayed awake all night, pretending to be asleep.
Like Patrick.
He said sometimes it would stand up and kind of do this weird jittery thing.
Oh.
Or heave like it was laughing. But then it would lay back down. The story closes pretty weak because from my perspective, nothing happened. We woke up. I noticed that Tan was a little jerky and that he was avoiding looking at all of us, but we ate some breakfast, packed up, and started walking to his house. He stayed last in the cabin and said he'd lock up and bring my uncle's keys to just start walking and he'd catch up, which I didn't really want to fucking do. We got a little bit up the path when he came running up, basically just jogged back to his house. His cousin took us home. There was a window in the bathroom. Dan had gone back to lock up and looked in there. We were too stupid to lock a screenless window. The window was fucking up when he went in there. I'm guessing it had been doing that all along, waiting for us to fall asleep or slip up and then getting in among us. It walked with us all the goddamn way back to his house. And then he said it lagged behind to the back of the group and looked him dead in the eyes before walking back into the woods. And that's when Blaine would have scared you if he'd listened. And that's the fucking story. And for Rush...
I'm spooked.
Haley actually did a spooky thing in like the 5 years we've been doing 2Spooky. I honestly didn't know how that was going to go because it's like a long as shit story.
It was.
That was.
Oh, what the fuck was that shit? Was that Pongo? Where the fuck's Pongo?
Wait, what? Is Pongo here?
Thanks.
That was fantastically told.
Yeah. It was good.
Can I get a round of applause for Miles Luna?
Yeah.
Round of applause.
I'm real drunk, yeah!
Yeah!
You certainly did fall asleep.
Patrick
that was
fell
like a-
asleep
you were the goat
and
man.
you were the goat man.
That was
we were
like
all
a
scared of you.
campfire scary story.
I gotta be honest, I'll tell you right now what I'm most scared of
What is it?
is that fucking alarm going off again. Because
A shot for Miles!
I forgot about my
Donate
things.
and make the alarm go off.
Oh god.
I'm really hoping
Do it.
the number kept going up behind you. I'm really hoping that they're worse.
We all really need that alarm to go off.
Please don't do it. I mean, do it.
Make
I mean,
it
like,
so
like,
loud.
really do it. Oh
Don't-
god.
I'm surprised that you didn't do it in the middle of the story. That just shows how respectful y'all are.
You're so spooky, Blaine. You scared. Wait, where's Issa? Is Issa okay? Because she was the one that was like most. Hey, Issa.
She's actually dead.
Hey, Issa. How you doing?
She's been
Issa,
dead
you
the
the goat
entire
man?
time.
How you doing, Issa?
She's been dead for
That's what's
7
spooky.
years.
Did we talk about turning the
What's
lights
this?
down?
Old.
Issa has been dead for 43 years.
Oh, thank you so much.
Issa actually died 43 years ago.
Water or a beer?
Yeah.
I'll get you some water. Hold on.
Thank you so much for
Well-
the spooky lights.
She's a monster.
Thanks. Hey, Blaine.
What are y'all? Are you not coming over here?
until that fucking buzzer goes off, I guess we could play Spelunky. Or do you want to talk about what happened when we told that story where we were?
Oh, yeah. That fucking sucked.
So we were out in Moab, Utah, which is like the middle of fucking nowhere. And we were staying in a camper in like a industrial park. It was super sketch. And then something awful happened. You talk, because I need water.
Well, so whenever you originally told the story, because he mentions in the story that the voice sounds like a YouTube cat. So when you told that story, you were like, like it was like all tone deaf and weird and shit. And we were like really getting into it by the fireplace. And as this was happening, we heard a crack behind us. We all three spun around. There was a guy we've never seen in our lives, like just carrying a bunch of wood. And he was like, "Hey guys, you need some wood?" And we're like, "Ah!"
You shut the fuck up. You go like you'd been sitting down, like we were like having chili dogs and shit. You go, hey, like you were Secret fucking Service.
Well, I was trying to protect my friend.
You did such a good job, Blaine. You didn't trust that motherfucker at all. Yeah. Turns out he was just like a really lonely redneck.
He had to do some shit.
He ended up being a nice guy. What was his name? Brian?
I think it was Brad.
That's what we needed to get the energy back up. Those poor Spelunky people are just trapped in a cave. Oh no!
So
That's my voice.
I was so not okay.
Pongo.
I was so not okay.
Pongo, get him. Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
No.
Get him, girl.
No.
It was me all along.
Guess who's getting slapped in the stomach?
Yes. Ellis, spin that wheel.
I just need water so bad. Oh, there's Pongo hair in it. Oh, I hate that so much.
Spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle.
No, I don't want to. Miles, do it.
Yeah, right. You don't do well at Pisces things.
Pisces?
It's
Pisces.
too Pisces. It's too Pisces.
It's too Pisces.
God, I keep catching myself in the monitor, and it's certainly
It's too
a lot.
Pisces.
It's upsetting.
Wait.
Oh, hear me. I'm so cold without you.